You know I'm in here cooking, right? Some of you all said on my 10 random facts about me that cooking was the one that was false. I love to cook. I'm small, but I love to cook. Homemade, from scratch, new recipes, tweak them. Like everything I said in the 10 random facts when I talked about the cooking, that's true. I'm making French onion soup right now. So I'm caramelizing the onions. And I have me some carrots with a little parsley, salt, pepper. And in the oven, I have chicken breasts. You all can see it in there. Morning. It is about 7:20. It's my first day back to work, and it's at the new job. Whew. Okay, so I left the house at about 6:50. Got on the express about 6:56 or so. And it was like at a standstill, and I was scared for a minute. So my friend told me that's a good time to leave, and she knows the city traffic. And I was like, no, she done told me the wrong thing. But after about 5 minutes, it picked up, and I had my GPS, but the voice activation was on silent, so I didn't hear it when I was supposed to veer to the right. And I know it's the last minute, and so here it is. I'm on the white line, or about to cross the white lines, and this truck behind me blows his horn, 18-wheeler, and I'm like, okay, no, I can't switch over that way. But thank you to my GPS. Woo! Because that GPS rerouted me, and it didn't put me off with time. Because technically it's supposed to be a 15-minute expressway ride. And I made it with, 10 minutes to spare. And I'm taking up some of my time by doing this video. But that GPS, man, when it rerouted me, I was like, phew. And I was just, yeah. And then I was at the four-way stop, daydreaming, and so another truck blew at me. So it's like 2 horns this morning. I got to get in order. I should have tested out this route, but I didn't. I was like, well, this should be easy. You learn your lesson. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a lot of cars here, and I'm excited to go find out what is in store for me today. On my commute, I had a if I can get it out of here, a green smoothie, and I put in there kale, mango, pineapple, and apple juice. Delicious. I always wondered, like, how do people get the green smoothie? Kale is the key. When I put spinach in there, it doesn't really get it that green, but kale gets it green. Hey YouTube, it's about 7:28. Just made it to work, second day. And Lord, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I went to bed at about a few minutes to 1. And I woke up at about a few minutes to 6. I'm supposed to wake up at 5:30. But I have my alarms going, and I have somebody calling me just to make sure I'm up. And I finally heard the phone. Well, I didn't hear the phone vibrate. I felt the phone vibrate at about a little bit to 6. But I am so sleepy right now. Definitely will be getting in bed on time tonight. My sister came yesterday, which is great because I hadn't seen her since last year. So we got a chance to go downtown and do some in the car sightseeing. She's going to get out more today. And I feel kind of bad because I can't go out with her because I'll be at work. But when I get off, I'm sure we can do something. But I definitely got to cut it off at about 9 to get ready for bed, so I could be in bed by 10. But I feel so sleepy right now. I'm supposed to be getting on schedule anyway. I can't get on schedule going to sleep at a decent time one night, but then staying up the next night. Hello, so I left work at about 1:40. I turned 2 streets over from where I work, and it's a one-way street because in downtown area. And so there is a railroad crossing light, and the railroad guards are down. But there's no train, so I'm thinking, okay, the train's coming, or maybe the train is cleared out. Whatever, I couldn't really see up there. So there were a few cars there. I piled in, and then after that, more people piled in. So here we are, stuck on this street, and just sitting there. 10 minutes go by, and then 10 more minutes go by, and we're still just sitting there. And I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, there's obviously no train up there, and people are just sitting here. Like, how are we going to get out? So for a quick moment, it's like, we're trapped. Like, I can't back up. I can't go forward. I'm over here in this, it's 3 lanes, all one way. So I'm like, I'm stuck over here in this left lane. And so finally somebody who's in the front, because there was 3 people, 3 line leaders, I guess you want to say, and somebody decided to maneuver around the crossing, the railroad crossing rails. And then once everybody saw that was happening, everybody moves to the right. But there were still these big cars. Like there was a big van, there was an 18-wheeler, and there was a truck that had a trailer attached to it, which I don't think they could maneuver through the little railroad crossing guards without breaking them. So everybody could move to the right lane. But we sat there for like 20 minutes before whoever was in the front finally decided to cross it. And so when I was crossing it, there was no train coming, but there was looks like a piece of a train, I don't know, right there before you even get to where before you get to the intersection where people have to cross through. It was just a piece of a train or something right there. I didn't hear trying to see when I was trying to get across there, so I wasn't really peeping out the vicinity. But it was just so weird. We were sitting there for 20 minutes, and if that person, whoever it was at the front, had not moved, we would still be sitting there now. And this is like, it's 2:07. This is 1:40 till about 1:53. I was sitting there. So it's more like 13, 15 minutes. It felt forever, and now it's 2:08. So I would have been home quicker had I not been held up in that way. But I'm glad whoever that was finally moved. It's so crazy. So I have a positive. I now know how to get to work and get back home without using my GPS. That is great. So no traffic on the expressway. I'm about 15 minutes on the expressway. And I have not tried the streetway yet. But I have 2 different expressway routes that I can take. Which, not 2 routes per se. It's just get off on this exit or get off on another one. But they're going in 2 different directions or something like that. I really can't explain it.